I'm here with Dr. Daniel Calingaert, the Executive Vice President of Freedom House. Welcome to the German Development Institute.
Thank you.
So Freedom House recently published the report on Freedom in the World 2015. For the 9th consecutive year, you found an overall drop in freedom. But I'm sure you also have some positive findings. What are the good news of the state of freedom in the world?
The good news is Tunisia. It is rated free for the first time. And this past year, it moved up from the partly free category. And it is the first time that any Arab country is rated free since the 1970s, before Lebanon started its civil war.
So that's good news for one country, but for the rest, we have some other news probably.
For the rest of the world, it's a rather grim picture. As you mentioned, 9 straight years of decline, and actually the decline is accelerating. And what is most noteworthy about the findings from the last year is that authoritarian governments are being much more brazen. In the past, they pretended to be democratic. They would hold elections, they would allow some political opposition, some critical media, and now you just see them paying no attention and not even pretending. The invasion of Crimea is the obvious example, but we see a similar pattern in many other countries.
And what would you say are the major challenges for democracy and freedom today, looking at these results?
I think freedom is under duress in many different ways. Where we see particularly strong challenge is in areas of fundamental rights, freedom of expression, civil society, ability to organize, and basic institutions like the rule of law.
And we actually just talked to Larry Diamond about exactly that issue, the rule of law. So let me ask you this as a final question. What strategies should be applied by democracies like the European Union countries or the United States to promote and face these, to promote democracy and face these challenges?
Well, I think there is a silver lining in the findings. A lot depends on how you interpret it. But I interpret the brazen tactics of authoritarian governments as a sign of weakness. If they could keep a firm hold on power and pretend to be democratic, they would still do that. But they are feeling insecure. So I think there's some openings, and I think the US, EU, and others need to support civil society, independent media, and I think those forces will, over time, bring about democracy in their countries.
Daniel, thank you so much for these insights. So many challenges ahead of us, and thank you for your visit here at the German Development Institute in Bonn.
Thank you very much. It's great to be here.
Thank you.